You might feel steady on your feet, but balance can decline quickly, and one fall can mean a fracture, a hospital stay, or losing some of your independence. For adults over 65, falls are the leading cause of injury, and osteoporosis can make consequences far more serious. The problem is that most people don't start working on their balance until after a fall or a close call. But one simple exercise done for less than 5 minutes a day with no equipment can help lower your risk, and you can do it right at your kitchen counter. I'll show you exactly how to do it safely, why it appears in so many fall prevention programs, and how to make it more challenging as your balance improves. Hey, I'm Dr. Dani Fisher. I've spent 22 years as an anesthesiologist evaluating how well a body holds up under stress, before surgery, during surgery, and everywhere in between. Balance is one of the clearest windows into that resilience. It tells us a lot about how a body is aging long before something like a fall actually happens. If you're over 70 or you're caring for a parent or a spouse who is, this video is for you. By the way, I've noticed that most of the people that are watching this video aren't subscribed to my channel. It would mean so much to me if you would hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. Also, if you want a quick guide walking you through 5 daily habits that protect strength and independence after 60, download my free PDF. I'll have it linked in the description box below. Okay, let's get into it. The exercise I want to tell you about is called a single leg stand. It's exactly what it sounds like. You stand on one leg and hold that position. It doesn't require machines, a gym membership, or even special shoes. Here's why this simple move matters so much. Every single step you take while walking involves a moment where you're balanced on just one leg. Think about it. When you walk across a room, there's a fraction of a second in every stride where one foot is in the air and your entire body weight is supported by the other. That moment happens dozens of times just walking to the mailbox, and hundreds of times over the course of a day. If that skill breaks down even a little, walking itself becomes the risk factor. That's why this exercise is so foundational. It isn't some artificial gym movement. It's training the exact thing your body already has to do all day, every day, just to get you from one room to another. So let's walk through exactly how to perform this, starting from the very beginning, because I want this to feel achievable no matter where you're starting from. Start here if you're a beginner. Stand behind a sturdy chair or in front of a countertop with both hands resting on it for support. Lift one foot off the ground and hold that position for 10 to 30 seconds. Then switch and repeat on the other leg. Do 3 repetitions on each side, and that's the whole exercise. Now, here's how you progress over time, because the goal is to gradually take away your support so that your body has to do more of the work on its own. You want to start with both hands on a chair or the counter, and once that feels stable, move to just one hand. When one hand feels too easy, try just one finger for support. And finally, practice with no support at all. Move through these stages at your own pace. There's no rush. Some people move through all stages in a few weeks, others take a few months, and that's completely fine. The goal isn't speed, it's steady, consistent progress. Later in this video, I'm gonna walk you through how to make this even harder once you've mastered the basics, including one variation that surprises even some of the healthiest people that I know. So why does such a simple exercise make such a meaningful difference? The single leg stand is effective because it targets 3 systems at once, and these are the same 3 systems your brain relies on every single time you take a step. So let's talk about these 3 systems. The first is balance itself, what we call your vestibular system, and that's located inside your inner ear. This system is constantly telling your brain which way is up, and it makes micro adjustments every time you move your head or shift your weight. The second is proprioception, and this one is worth pausing on because most people have never even heard the term, even though it plays a huge role in how safely we move. Proprioception is simply your body's built-in sense of where your limbs are in space without having to look at them. It's how you know your foot is planted firmly on the ground, even when your eyes are closed, or how you can reach out and touch your nose with your finger with your eyes closed. It relies on tiny sensors in your muscles, tendons, and joints that constantly send signals to your brain about your position and movement. Here's the important part. Proprioception is one of the first systems to quietly decline with age. It doesn't announce itself, there's no pain and no obvious symptoms. system. It just gradually gets less precise, and when it does, your brain has to rely more heavily on your eyes to know where your body is. This is part of why so many falls happen at night or in dim lighting, when vision can't compensate the way it normally does. The third system is strength, specifically in the ankles and hips. These joints are constantly making tiny automatic adjustments to keep you upright, correcting your balance dozens of times a minute without you ever noticing. When any one of these three systems weakens, balance, proprioception, or strength, falls become more likely. What makes the single leg stand so valuable is that it's one of the only exercises that trains all three of the systems we just discussed simultaneously in one simple movement. If this video is helping, hit the like button and the subscribe button. I cover practical, doable ways to protect your independence as you age, and I don't want you to miss any of them. Next, I want to take a second to emphasize a really important point. A fall in your 70s or 80s isn't just an injury. It's very often the event that changes the entire trajectory of someone's independence. A broken hip can mean weeks in the hospital, followed by rehab, followed by a long road back. And for some people, that road never fully returns to where they started. In fact, people that fall and fracture a hip have a 1-year mortality of 20 to 30%. What does this mean exactly? Well, it's not that people who fracture their hip have a 20 to 30% risk of death in the year following their fall because of the fracture itself. Their mortality risk is increased because the hip fracture reflects underlying frailty and health issues. That's exactly why fall prevention isn't a minor wellness tip. It's one of the most protective things you can do for your long-term independence. And the encouraging part is that unlike a lot of things about aging, this one is so easy, takes no time at all, and is genuinely within your control. Balance is trainable, proprioception is trainable. The systems that prevent falls can be strengthened at almost any age. The research on this is consistent and reassuring. Now that you know why this exercise is so valuable, let's get back to talking about it. Once the basic version feels easy without any support at all, here's how to keep challenging your balance system so it keeps adapting and getting stronger. First, you want to try closing your eyes while you're holding the position. This removes your visual input, training your vestibular system and proprioception to do more of the work on their own. Second, try turning your head side to side while standing on one foot. This challenges your vestibular system further, since head movement changes the signals your inner ear is sending your brain in real time. And third, and this is one that tends to surprise people, try standing on an unstable surface like a folded towel or a pillow. This removes the steady, predictable feedback you normally get from solid ground, and it forces your ankles and hips to make constant, rapid corrections. Each of these progressions removes one of the cues your brain normally relies on: sight, a stable head position, or solid ground, which is exactly why they make the exercise more effective as you advance. I want to caution you that always have something sturdy nearby when you try these more advanced variations, just in case you need to catch your balance. Now, if you want to take this a step further, pair the single leg stand with sit to stand exercises. And here's how. You want to sit in a sturdy chair and you want to rise to standing without using your hands for support. Aim for about 10 repetitions. This builds the leg strength that works hand in hand with balance exercises. Strong quadriceps and hips mean that your body has more power available to catch itself if you do start to lose your balance, which is really the last line of defense against an actual fall. Balance training and leg strength training aren't separate strategies. They actually work together, and doing both is one of the most effective combinations for staying steady and independent. So here's what I want you to take with you. 5 minutes or less a day, standing on one leg next to the counter is one of the simplest and most effective things you can do to protect your independence at any age. It costs nothing, it requires no equipment, and you can start today, right where you are. Start with both hands on the counter if that's where you need to begin. There's absolutely no shame in that. That's exactly how this exercise is designed to work. Progress at your own pace and trust that small, consistent practice adds up to real, measurable protection over time. If this video was helpful, please be sure you subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. Like this video and drop a comment letting me know where you're starting. Both hands, one hand, or if you're already working toward no support at all. I'd love to know. I'll see you in the next video.